Good morning. It is Easter Monday. I have probably 5 videos to edit, so I don't know why I'm filming yet again because I'm way behind. But anyway, yes, Thomas, like whatever that's called, Thomas the Tank Engine or something, is on way too loud in the background. It's 10:20. I just took a shower here on this Monday morning and got myself ready. And let's just look at it outside. Sunny, yes. Loving all the sun. But we got snow. Not as much as a lot of places in Wisconsin got, but we did get plenty of snow. It is kind of starting to melt just a little bit here on the patio where the sun hits, but yes, lots of snow. Doesn't bother me so much. Joe, we gotta turn this down. Honey, do you know where the remote is to turn the TV down? So yeah, Peter and Maria just came in from outside. I think they were doing something in the snow. What were you doing in the snow this morning?
We were crawling through the trees.
Oh, through all the spruce trees?
I mean, we were rabbits.
Oh,
And
fun.
crawling through things, and it was so cool.
It was, huh?
We were making and we would tell each other what that meant, and we do that, and yeah.
Sounds like fun.
And then we're sledding.
And this is like Easter aftermath. Okay, seriously, Joe, we have to find the remote. It's not there. I don't know where it is. Peter, can you look for the remote and try to turn it down? And this is like Easter aftermath and just not really cleaning up for 2 days. Although I feel like we cleaned up a lot. But it just looks like this again. Oh, you found it? Awesome. Okay, turn it down a little bit. It's really, really loud. Some of the things that I want to do today is ship off a few things to my mom. I've not been able to see her in I don't even know how long, and they have been having a really hard time getting snacks and stuff like that. And so on whatever day that was that I was shopping, I picked up, because I actually found Diet Dr. Pepper for her, which has been very, very hard to find. And then I got some of these individual bags of potato chips because they have not been able to get to their vending machine. And so, yeah, so I got her some snacks. I also, last week when Emily was here, that's another video I have to edit, oh my goodness, we made a whole bunch of bread. So I made harvest loaf. Where is hers? Here it is. So I made her a little loaf of harvest loaf, and I made her a little loaf of cranberry nut bread as well. So I had those in the freezer because I had hoped to get them shipped out on Friday, but I didn't have the other snacks, so, because I just, you know, I'm just really not running right now for little things all the time. So anyway, today is going to be the day. So I have to get to the post office, which happens to be the same post office where I have my P.O. boxes. So I can check that because it's been well over a week. I don't even know, probably 2 weeks since I checked there. So I'm going to get that going. We have been still trying to get things ready for planting seeds. I've been wanting to do this for 2 weeks, and I don't know, even on sort of like this stay at home. Oh, those are for Grandma, put them down. Don't crunch them up. Oh no. Even though we've been staying at home, it seems like so much, there's just always still a lot that is going on. So Peter on Holy Saturday, Peter had gotten water into like the little peat pots that we got, and we had hoped to plant the tomatoes and peppers. That just didn't happen that night. Other things came up, all kinds of other things came up, and so that just did not happen. Yes, Peter wants to show us. So here is what we got. We got a whole bunch of these little trays this year, and so he was looking at the directions, and how much water did you have to put in? Do you remember?
For the little ones, 5 cups and 1 cup of 1/4.
Okay, so like 5 1/4 cups?
Yep.
Okay, so he filled up a bunch of them. So that is another thing we're going to do today. So we are probably not going to do seat work kind of stuff today. We're probably going to do planting and post office and laundry. That I have not done in 3 days at least.
Big planters, and the water that those takes is 10
Uh-huh.
and a half cups.
Okay. All right, so that's what's going to happen. I see I still need to put some stuff away from breakfast. We have I mean, there's just stuff. You guys know. I mean, you just know how life gets and how it is with kids and family and people and all of that. Stuff just gets out, gets taken out, and it just doesn't get put away. So nope, don't do any more, because we don't even have the other ones planted. So let's wait, and when we get those planted, then we can always fill up more with water. Let's just bite-sized pieces here today. So we are social distancing from our kids right now. This is about the extent of date night right now. Why is that beeping? Oh, I know.
It's a backup beeper.
Okay, so we're gonna head to the post office. Good times.
You have nothing else to say, huh?
Nothing else to say.
It snowed today. I can't do this.
You're such a vlogger. Keep going.
No. Everyone's a little sick of snow, but warm weather's coming.
That's what we keep telling ourselves.
That's what we keep telling ourselves.
Okay, so we're home here, and I am just not going to cook today. So I have some leftover vegetable soup that I am going to have. Pretty much the family did not like this. This was a recipe that I tried last week. I like it because it actually tastes kind of like boiled dinner with the cabbage in it. They all thought it would be good if it had ham in it, which we could actually do now, because we have a little bit of ham. We can kind of pick the ham bone here for lunch. Yes, Peter?
Can I have...
And we got stuff in the P.O. box today. The Variety Fun box came. This time, it looks like kids were excited, at least Sam was, that there's 2 packages of hot fries. Joe was excited right away for the Doritos. We have some barbecue chips. There's the white cheddar Poppets, Nutri-Grain bars, a cashew chocolate almond sea salt, some Ruffles came. What else? A pure coconut bar. Some of these little shortbread cookies are in there. Oh, Funyuns. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna maybe try to call that. Apple cinnamon Nutri-Grain bar. So all kinds of good looking stuff in there. We're gonna close it up though. I will put all the information in the description box if you guys are interested in your own Variety Fun boxes for yourself or for have shipped to a family member or something. And I do have a code that is 30% off of your first box. So I will put that in the description box. Also, this just kind of showed up. It's a mini food dehydrator. It's pretty cute. I haven't used it at all yet. I have no idea how it works, but I mean, I know how it works. I just don't know if it works well. I should say that. So yeah, Elechomes. I do have their electric pressure cooker. It works just like the Instant Pot. It does exactly what it's supposed to do, but so we might try to make something in here later today. We'll see. They actually have the directions for dehydrating cranberries, so I thought that might be kind of fun to just give that a try and see what happens, but it takes a long time, like upwards of 26 hours. So I don't think that that would be finished in this particular video if I do it. But anyway, I'm gonna have some soup. Warren is in. He's having some ham. Maria's having ham. Peter made himself a peanut butter sandwich. It's delicious.
That's my favorite kind of meat.
You are my ham girl, aren't you? So that's what's going down here. And I'm hoping to get by for supper without having to cook too. I don't know what it's going to be, but we did a whole lot of cooking over the weekend. Right? Lots of it.
Yesterday.
Yes. What are you going to have for lunch there, Cowboy?
Eggs.
Oh, eggs. Okay. You already did that. All right. Sounds good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to actually use that food dehydrator that I got. It's little. It's really pretty cute though. Anyway, we're just going to use it because it has in there really, really easy directions for dehydrating cranberries. You're probably, hi there Maria, you're probably supposed to start with fresh cranberries. What I have are frozen, fresh frozen here just from this last fall, and I'm going to blanch those. Let me just take you through the process. I don't have the perfect blanching system. There's much, much better ones out there that are meant specifically for this. I'm just going to fill up this strainer with some cranberries. I am going to immerse it in that boiling water right there for 2 minutes. That's what the directions say for fruit, 2 minutes. I have some ice water here, and I have some paper towels here on a cookie sheet, and then I have the food dehydrator right here. So what we're going to do is just put them in there for 2 minutes, like I said. Then we'll put it in the ice water bath, drain them on here, kind of pat them dry, and then I will lay them out. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Joe. Better late than never, right? So I will stack them up on the little trays here, just for you know, just so you guys can get a feel for the size of this food dehydrator. There is my hand at the edge, and then I could, and then there's like that much more, okay? So it's not a real big dehydrator, but as long as it works, it might be very, very good when you just want to do something small like this, like cranberries. You don't really need a whole lot of space for that. I did wash up all the trays over here. I do like, this was kind of neat. They actually stack. Okay, so you actually can just stack them by putting this little like prong here next to the other one or above the other one. I'm not explaining this very well at all. And then when you're actually going to use them, then they sit like that so that they have that space in between them. I don't know. It just makes it so that it stacks up a little bit shorter. Yeah, you can fill that up. That would be great because we are ready to get going. Let's get this going. Maria is waiting so patiently to plant. We are going to plant finally. Okay, that's good. That's good. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to put, whoop, they're going to float, of course. And I am going to, yeah, like I said, there are actual kettle and different options for blanching, and this is not the greatest option by any means, but it's what I have. And what we want is for the skin to soften up. It might pop, but we just kind of want it to soften up a little bit so that it can, so it'll dry a little bit easier. Are you guys ready for this? And now, oh my goodness, that is what Joe collected. That's all the laundry he collected. So yeah.
Mom,
what?
When Joe pulled the laundry basket by, I reached into my basket, grabbed one of these, and I was like, I dropped it in the laundry basket.
Did he like that?
He was like, hey!
Hey, he loves Twizzlers. So yeah, that's another project that we're going to work on. But honestly, I have not had a whole lot of ambition today. I mean, yeah, I just haven't. I'm not really sure. I think it's just, we just came off of the weekend and it's felt like we were just go. Not going anyplace. I mean, we stayed home the whole weekend, but just a lot. Getting all the food prepped and everything, and the last of the piñata, and just all of that stuff. Yes, honey.
There's 2 ways to cheer Joe up with candy.
What's the first way?
Chocolate.
Uh-huh.
And then licorice.
Chocolate and licorice. I did not cook these in any kind of sugar solution at all, or any kind of simple syrup, because I just wanted to try it just straight cranberries with no sweetness. I know that there is a company out there, Honestly Cranberry, that makes the dried cranberries that are unsweetened. There's nothing else other than dried cranberries in the bag. I just want to try this on my own. In the directions, it says here for fruit that you need to dehydrate at 112 degrees. Dun, 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 dun. And it says for cranberries 22 to 26 hours. So that's a long time. 24 hours would take it to 2:15 tomorrow. So 22 hours, I guess that would take it to like noon 15. That would take it to 12:15 tomorrow. So that's when I'll start checking these out.
Do you have any of those egg
At
muffins
noon.
left?
Egg muffins, yes. They might be in the airlock there, yes. Okay, I just said the word airlock. Airlock, I had somebody ask a question about what is the airlock.
It's something that holds air.
Exactly, Maria.
And there's a lock on it. So
And there's a lock.
Joe doesn't get in here. And
That's sort of how it is. The airlock is actually just like a little space between two doors. So we have an outside door right there, and then we have the inside door here, and it's just kind of like this little breezeway, I guess some people would call it, a breezeway in the old days.
and our cushions for our patio chairs.
Yes, we keep cushions for patio chairs in here.
And Peter's bubbles.
And there's bubbles in here, yes. But anyway, when it's cold, we keep food out here because 3 refrigerators isn't quite enough sometimes for everything that we have going.
I'll take a look.
Amber's going to take a look-see.
I see some.
What do you see?
Mom, look in the air.
Okay, I'll be over there in a second. I tried that last time,
Yeah.
the straight coconut.
Pretty good?
I mean, they're okay, but I mean, when you put it up next to something like hot fries, it doesn't quite compare. But if you were trying to make the healthiest choice possible,
Yeah.
it would be tasty. What is she gonna pick? I hope she doesn't take what I want.
What do you want?
What's in your hand?
The Funyuns? I was looking at those.
Your hair looks really nice today.
Thank you.
I like it. She always gives me a hard time that when I vlog that it's always on her days when she doesn't put herself together.
It's true. It's very true.
Okay, we'll see ya. Yes, Maria, what do you want to show us? You made a little bed, huh?
It's comfy.
It's comfy. It's kind of cold though, don't you think?
No,
No?
not really.
Okay, so I'm going to get this set up. Let's see, it says time and temp. So we are going to go, maybe I have,
Whoa, Maria. You good?
there we go, turn it on. And then, okay, see you. Time, I think we're going to be able to set this up for 22 hours. There's 22 hours. Now let's go with the temp. And it says 112. Whoops. Oh, it doesn't go to 112. That's weird. It goes in increments. Okay, well, it does not go to 112. So we're going to have to put it at 113 degrees. And I think it's just going right now. Okay, so I'm going to do some planting now here. Actually, the kids are out in the garage, and this is what they've been wanting to do for weeks, but they'll be in, and there's plenty of stuff to plant, so I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. I just got these. These are by Jiffy. We just picked these up at, hi there everybody. Just picked these up at Walmart or wherever. They're at all the different planting centers. On Holy Saturday, Peter already added the water, so these are nice and expanded, these little peat pots. And let me just show you though, everything that I have for planting. I've had a few requests from you all wondering what I'm going to be planting in the garden this year. So direct sow, which is things that I'm going to put directly into the garden without starting in advance. I'm going to be growing some snap bush beans. Annihilator is the variety. I have 2 packs of those. I have 2 envelopes of carrot tape. I know you can make your own carrot tape, and last year or the year before I was planning on it, and then, God, it's just as soon as it gets warm out, it just seems like the days go by so fast with so many things we want to get done, and I never did get that done. So this year I just bought the carrot tape, some sugar snap peas. We're going to do corn. It's been years since we've actually planted corn because we always seem to have raccoon come in. We used to have an electric fence around our garden, and we've done like just all the different things to try to keep coon away, and it's has not really ever worked. And then everything over here I'm going to start ahead of time here. And for our area, we really can't plant until after Memorial Day. And this year, Memorial Day seems slightly early, so we may not be planting until at least a week after Memorial Day. So I do have here a couple different types of pumpkins. We have some Connecticut Fields and some prize winner hybrids. Peter had asked for some giants, and so that's what those are. I always like to put a row of flowers, and this year I'm going to go with these music box sunflowers. All these seeds are from Jung Seed Company, in case you're wondering. They're a company right out of Wisconsin. And then I have some cucumbers here, picklers, some Sweet Success hybrids, summer squash, which is just zucchini. These are Commander hybrid. Some lettuce I'm going to start ahead of time, some cilantro, dill, and cantaloupe. So that's everything, but those I'm not going to start quite yet. Everything over here is supposed to be started anywhere from 2 to I think like 5 weeks in advance. Here's the things that need to be started a little bit earlier, so that's what we're going to do today. Some big beef tomatoes, broccoli, Amish paste tomatoes, basil, celebrity hybrid tomatoes, sweet green peppers, these are King of the North, and then some hot peppers, just early jalapenos. So that's everything I'm going to get started on here right now. Okay, it's 5 to 5 now. I will show you more about the planting in a little bit, but while I was planting, a friend called and we ended up talking for a long time. So anyway, she was like, I don't know what I'm having for supper tonight. And I was like, really? It's already that time? So here we are. Yes, Joe wants to point stuff out. I told you guys I was not cooking, and that was not a lie. I have the cold food that I pulled out over here. Have some pico. This is just store-bought pico this time. And I think we have some tortilla chips. Joe, can you go check? Go check if we have like salsa chips. You know, the kind of chips we dip? So here's some ketchup and mustard. I have some homemade cranberry sauce here. Some grapes left over from making the Snicker salad. And just grapes from the weekend. Some ranch dressing and a bag of salad. A couple kinds of cheese here, some buns. I have some hard-boiled eggs. Awesome. We've got just a very, very few chips that someone can have with the pico. You guys are going to hear the dehydrator going here. But Saturday, Warren grilled burgers. So we have burgers here. I'm going to get these heat warming up. This is basically the extent of what we have left over from Easter dinner. We have some green beans. This was also from Saturday. We have a few sweet potato fries left. I still have the remaining ham here in the crock pot on warm today. I'm sure Warren will pick away at that, and then I'll probably just try to make some ham and potato soup. Or maybe, oh I know, split pea. That sounds really good. So I'll probably use up whatever drippings are in here in some soup, or I don't know. We'll just pick at that. I have a little of this vegetable soup left that I really like. Yes, Joe. Joe wants to point to. And I really, really like this. Yeah, I open it. I can just smell that cabbage. It smells so good. I love cabbage so much. If somebody wants an orange or a banana, they're a little green yet. I have some of these granola bars that I made last week.
Wow.
I really like those right at the beginning. They did get, I would say, as they cool, just like the recipe said, they would get crispier. So cool. They definitely are very crispy.
Real vegetables.
Yes, fruits and vegetables over there, right? I know, nice. So that is what we're going to do. Oh, and we have some Snicker salad left. Right, we do have some Snicker salad left. So I'll pull that out. Yay! And that is going to be everything. That's going to be everything that we have for supper tonight. Okay, so as I wait, it's only 5 to 5. Warren probably is not going to be in for quite a while yet, but at least I have everything sort of out and the thought of what we're going to do. So for planting, here is what we did. In here I have Amish paste tomatoes, just a few right there because I ran out of space in another one. And this is all basil, which is, I don't even know why I just did that. That's so much basil. But anyway, just used up the seeds I had. This whole thing here is Amish paste tomatoes as well. Oh no, it's not. Some is Amish paste and then some is Celebrity. And then I have broccoli over here, and I have some more Celebrity tomatoes, and I have big beef tomatoes on here. I have another one of these trays. This has a little bit bigger circles, and if I would have been actually paying closer attention, I probably would have put the tomatoes in there. But I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm actually going to get this one ready and put the peppers in here. Yesterday on Easter Sunday, we played some of these games. These are really, well, I don't know. I mean, my kids are probably watching this and going, no, Mom, that really isn't that fun. But I think they're fun. These are Professor Noggins games. So we have Wonders of the World, Wildlife, United States Geography. We have a human body one, I think. I think we have one on inventions. I feel like we might even have some other ones someplace in a cabinet. But what's kind of nice, if I can open this up, is that they have questions on them, and they have an easy and they have a hard level. So if you're playing with, you know, like teens and adults, and then younger kids, you can all, you know, you can kind of play according to ability, and everybody can play together, which is kind of fun. Really simple concept. You pass the deck around, a person takes the card off the top, they ask a question to their neighbor. If the neighbor can get it right, then they get the card, and the deck just moves on to the next person. If they don't get it right, it keeps going around until someone gets it right. And then at the end, when all the cards are used up, you count up. Whoever has the most is the winner. So really, really easy. That game, we didn't play this weekend, but this one is a little bit older. This says ages 10 to adults. So these cards, you just take the whole deck, and basically you go like this, and you have to be the first person to see the word in there. So like, I'm looking here really fast. Someone probably sees it. Triumph. So the black ring says Triumph. Triumph. And you basically try to be the first person to see the word that is on here. And then you just collect cards again, and you count them up at the end. That's a fun game too.
Can I take it?
Especially for kind of like word people. Nope, I'm going to need those, honey. Here's another game that we didn't play yesterday either, but Set. This game, again, you just, cards are set out and you have to find like a group. So either all the same, I think it says on here, they all have to either be the same shape, or they have to be the same color, or they have to be the same number, whatever. Any way you can like combine and to make a set, and then you just collect cards, and whoever has the most is the winner. So some really simple games that don't take much. Oh, and Peter, you're measuring, bud? Yep. Okay. Whew, I was gonna say, I heard water behind me. That made me a little bit nervous.